This is Damon Tennant with www.mygedlive.com, bringing you the GED Math Question of the Week for the week of November 19th, 2012. And happy early Thanksgiving, by the way. As I have been reminding you lately, you have a little bit under 14 months left to take the GED test. That's the 2002 version of the test, the current version that everyone is taking. If you have some pieces of the test, or even if you have none of the test taken, you want to go ahead and get this test taken and get it out of the way. The test is going to become more involved, if not harder, to pass. So go ahead, take advantage of the time that you have now, and take this 2002 version of the test before it's too late. So let's go ahead and jump into the GED math question of the week. May found a great deal on tile, 39 cents each. Each tile is 1.5 feet by 1 foot. How much will it cost to tile the kitchen below? So as you are used to me talking about now, there's a two-step process with the Get Your GED Now test preparation series. There's a two-step process to solving GED styled word problems. In this case, we have a text and a picture to go along with the text. The very first thing we want to do is identify the question. We want to just simply follow that phrase that appears right before the question mark, and we want to note that down. Remember, on the GED math test, you will have scratch paper, so you can go ahead and jot down some notes. In this case, the question is, how much will it cost to tile the kitchen? Then or step two, state your path. With the information we're given, how do we get back to the answer? The first thing, we can look at that kitchen and tell that it's a rectangle. On the GED test, you are given the formula, so you do not have to memorize them, but you can identify that that's a rectangle, then go and find the formula for an area of the rectangle. The other thing is that there's a word clue here. They are asking how much will it cost to tile the floor or to cover the floor. So when we're doing that, we know that we're talking about area. If they were asking about how many feet of crown molding would it take, then we would be talking about the edge of that rectangular figure there. But because we're talking about covering that rectangular figure there, we're talking about area. So that's a word clue to help you further know which formula to go after and choose. The second piece of information we have there is, again, going to the formulas, we find out that length times width will give us the area of a rectangle. So we just simply multiply 15 times 50, and we get 750 square feet. Then the question also tells us that each tile piece is 1.5 by 1 foot. So we know that's also a rectangular shape. Why? Because a square, every side is the same. In a rectangle, even if it's just by an inch, if one side is longer or shorter by an inch, then it becomes a rectangle. So we know that we have that. So again, length times width, we multiply 1.5 by 1, and we get 1.5 square feet of each piece of tile. Okay, so now we have two numbers there. We have the total square footage of the kitchen, 750 square feet, and then we have each piece of tile we know is 1.5 square feet per piece of tile. So then the next thing we need to do is that we need to take our total kitchen square footage, 750, and divide it by each piece of tile, because again, we're going to be using this tile to cover the kitchen floor. Then we find out that we will need 500 pieces of tile. But again, that is not the answer to the question. We've done quite a bit so far, but again, that is not the answer to the question. The question is actually, how much will it cost to tile the kitchen? So now that we know that we have 500 pieces of tile that we'll need, and then we go ahead and multiply that by the 39 cents per tile, 500 times 0.39, and we get $195. Now we have the answer to the question, how much will it cost to tile the kitchen? So again, Identify your question, stating your path. That is the key. Um, if you have further questions, I would like to invite you to write, call, email, or visit our website and find out how you can get the Get Your GED Now test preparation series and learn how to identify the question, state your path, learn how to break these problems down, rip them apart so that you can get to the correct answer and have success on the GED test. Again, this is Damon Tenen from www.mygedlive, coming to you the week of November 19th, 2012 with the GED math question of the week. And again, I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.